Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, our search for Terra has led us to Zozo, a city full of outlaws, criminals and especially notorious liars, as well as other interesting characters. So sit back and enjoy. Our search for Terra has led us to the outlaw city of Zozo. Let's hope we can find her here. Welcome to Zozo. Oh, and the rain. Is the rain stronger than usual? That seems a little bit heavy, okay. But yeah, nice music. The music here is so catchy. Okay, yeah, it's also a very interesting place, because I already said this is an outlaw city, and we immediately get the Hilgigas here. Let's try a pummel. Burst Fist, let's go. Of course we are gonna use the drill. This guy can also use very nasty moves in the form of like Magnitude 8, which is a very strong Earth Elemental attack, which might wipe my entire party if I'm not careful. Okay, we defeated him. Level up, and we go in Libra. Libra is good. This might be useful. That might be something I really want to use against enemies. Reveals enemy HP weakness. Okay. Dup. D-dup. Yeah, I wanted to heal. But yeah, I was going to talk about Zozo. The special thing with Zozo, we get a lot of people here. And not only do like a lot of the citizens here attack us, like the Hilgagers. Apparently the Hilgagers does live here or so. But the thing is, the people here do lie. They never tell the truth. And that's something that is important for a side quest here. Nice block, Edgar, because this guy actually deals quite some damage. 72. I wonder how the boss is gonna be here. Dadaluma, I think he's called. I should use some magical sellers to like aid in fighting those guys. Never mind. Oh, let's see. Locke is dead. Oh, 200. Whoa, okay. That's quite some damage. Yeah, that's what I feared. I guess I will need to use some Phoenix Stones here. Because I don't have any other means of reviving. I think I have a piece of equipment that reduces earth damage, but that's also only for one character then. Let's go to the pub. Do we have a side quest here? Jobs available. There's nothing I can do for you, which means he has something to do for us. Because he also must die, I guess. Those people here, we can talk to a lot of people here, and they always tell us like some numbers on the clock. He tells us the second hand on my watch is pointing at 30. So that means that the second hand currently is not pointing at 30. Keep in mind everyone is dying here, so you cannot trust anyone. Veil Dancer and Harvester. Okay, a Veil Dancer is normally kind of strong because she uses strong magic. Zaknal. Okay, isn't that an enemy from Final Fantasy IX? I think Bioblast might be good because they are humans. Okay, High Potion is nice. Come on guys, be fast. Bioblaster, let's go. Let's see how much damage that deals. Okay, okay-ish damage, nice. Maybe the other one is still better, the Sunbeam. I wonder what's up with the thing that he says I don't have jobs. That must mean something. I think the hack would actually go that far that he like actually lies to you and actually has something for you. Those guys use high potions even though they are not damaged, which is interesting. Let's use Libra just for kicks. I want to see how it looks. Libra is usually a move I never use. Because usually I know the enemy weaknesses and stuff or figure them out throughout the battle. But who knows, for this sec this might be very important. A nice window, balcony. There's one room we can enter. An ether, nice. Okay, the other door we cannot enter because that later leads to Mount Zozo. We've just attacked. Burst Fizz. Let's burst him into oblivion. Digga 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 digga. Nice. Yeah, this is locked. Rusted shut. Okay, this is for much later, that door. Dup dup dee dup dee dup. Once again, single harvester. Fast before you can heal. Nah. Annoying. Okay, nice critical Edgar. Edgar doesn't want to deal with that shit. Oh, so many encounters here. Okay, we surrounded the Veil Dancer. And we one-shotted her, nice. There's nothing... There must be something I can do here. Maybe later. Maybe if we are finished here. With the boss and stuff. And once I'm inside, I immediately get another Hillgeigers. He's probably not weak against Blizzard, but rather against Fire. But I don't have anything else. Drill, of course. Soup, soup, soup. Headbutt. Diggy, diggy, dig. Another magnitude, come on. I hope Celis doesn't die. No, okay, she barely survives. Lock 2. Oh, we get an Atlas armlet, nice. That's good, that's a very good drop. I think it's also pretty rare. That is nice. I'm not even sure who should get that, but nice that I got another one. If I don't use it, I can at least sell it. The girl, nope, haven't seen any girls lately. And there's definitely not one on the floor, on the top floor of this building, so don't even bother checking. Okay, is that actually the right way? I think that actually might be the right way. But I want to solve the clock handle riddle here first. I hope it's still the same combination. But who knows, maybe the hack changes the combination for the clock here. I could imagine that. Those guys with the random potion. But it's not gonna save you guys. It's not gonna save you. Hold the camera, please. Bing. Okay. I always find it strange that sometimes, like, only like one group of enemy poofs away and then the other enemies follow suit. Not at the same time. Or Dead Woman here, that's also kind of brutal. Iron Claw. And this guy, Iron Claw, isn't he normally called Death Claw? Oh, this guy, wow, damage. Once again, guy from Final Fantasy V. I guess those guys replace the Gobbledygocks or whatever they are called. Guys, quite pack the punch. Quite pack the punch. Pack quite the punch, yeah. This place is dangerous, be careful. And don't do anything stupid like trying to jump between the buildings. Okay, thanks for the tip. And that's the clock handle. Okay, what was the combination here? I think it was 6. Was it 6, 10, 50? I think it was 6, 10, 50. Yeah, okay. Nice. Oh, good thing that I remember that one and it's not changed. Oh, what a find! A chainsaw! Nice. Okay, that's the best tool for Edgar. That's why you want to solve this riddle here. I'm not sure if the hack actually considers you getting this one immediately. Might be important for the boss fight. Do I not have no? Why is the high potion over here and like the normal potion down here? That is strange. What is this foul sorcery? Yeah, okay. I could give him an Atlas armlet if I wanted to. But nah. Yeah, chainsaw is not to be equipped. Yeah, good thing I remembered that combination. I should go outside and heal. I think there are still certain circumstances where the drill is better instead of the chainsaw, though. I think overall you cannot really go wrong with the chainsaw. Of course, the chainsaw does have a downside. Sometimes Edgar tries to one-shot an enemy with it. With the Jason mask and stuff. But that, of course, doesn't work against bosses, and he still uses that against bosses. Of course, unless this... I almost said randomizer. This hack changes something in that regard. For example, I think Edgar can like instant kill this guy if he wants to. Let's go chainsaw. Now he does the spin. 800 something. Wow, that's some damage. That's the damage output I like. Nice. Dookie-doo-dook. And Sabin has over 1000 HP, nice. Sabin is quite the beast so far. I wonder who I want for the main party later on. I'm interested in so many characters. To be honest, Locke is usually a character I like to bring me later with the offering and stuff. But, so far... Oh, nice. Goodbye. Just chainsaw massacred him, nice. Needle dagger, what is a needle dagger? Needle. Okay. Needle. Sharp. Sharp needle-like dagger designed to be thrown, okay. That's what I meant. That's what I hope for. There are some like equipments, but this apparently seems to be better as a throwing item rather than an item that is to be equipped. But still, it's actually better right now. It's actually a good jump. 13 more attack. I'm also surprised that Edgar still has... Oh, he can actually equip the greatsword instead. I was gonna say, I'm actually quite surprised that Edgar still has like such high attack, even though he still has his base equipment. But he can equip the greatsword, which is gonna be better. Okay, so I'm gonna use it. I quickly want to go outside again and save, because I got the chainsaw and all. I'm actually not sure if I can defeat the boss in one go. I might need a secondary attempt. You can also see why I did bring Edgar and Sabin, because Edgar and with his tools and Sabin with his Phoenix Dance make mincemeat out of almost any enemy group so far. That is pretty nice. Shoop, 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 shoop. And the effects in this game are also great. Did I already say that Final Fantasy VI is great? I think I did say so many times, but Final Fantasy VI is great. Like, so many good effects. Also, like, such a good SNES game. Like, utilizes so many stuff the SNES is capable of. To its fullest potential. I like that. Maybe we can take this guy out. Iron Claw. Ouch. Hey. That's not nice. You just don't kill my Edgar like that. Oh, nice, perfect. Kaiser Knuckle, I stole Kaiser Knuckle. Good thing I didn't buy it. And that's a better weapon for Zabin. I knew those guys had something, they looked like it. They look like it. Maybe I can get another one? Oh. Nice, perfect. Okay, at least I can sell someone, some. I can sell one. And equip. Kaiser. Oh, look at this. Does it decrease speed a little bit, but yeah, overall much better. Cool. I could also give him the Genji Glove if I wanted to, for double Kaiser Claw. But he only uses Phoenix Dance. I think I'm actually fine so far. But I need another Phoenix down. Okay, Cell is slowly but surely running out of MP. What do we have here? Weapon shop. There's a lonely guy here. That clock doesn't have a minute hand, of course. It never points to the right time anyways. I guess I need to examine the clock. It doesn't mean anything anymore because I already see everything I need. I already unlocked everything I needed to unlock with the clocks. Now, it looks like as if the dancer is facing backwards, but she isn't. Okay, and you guys can also sleep well. Good night. At the 2, okay? I think we've seen everything so far here. Which means I can quickly leave and save. I remember the, what was it called? I think it was called the Death Claw or something like that in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. For that one, like, side quest, I think. It was actually a tough fight, because the Death Claw does one-shot your characters. I think I was stuck with just Cloud and he had to carry the entire fight. I got another Needle Dagger, nice. If the Needle Daggers are good for throwing, then I like getting multiple ones. Once again, that's something for Shadow. Cannot outrun the high potion here. That guy is dead anyways. I think the Iron Claws survive one Sunbeam and Phoenix Dance. Never mind. Zabin is just too awesome. Oh, someone learned fire. Was it Zabin? Yeah, Zabin can use fire now. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, but he has trash HP, MP. That makes sense. He actually has MP now, because he learned magic. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I just realized he didn't have MP previously. Would be nice if Celis could learn fire though. Come on, Chainsaw. What does this guy have to steal? I think he has something very good. Okay, not the one shot, but still enough. Oh no, not Magnitude Jock is dead. Ah. Okay. Edgar almost too. Can I make this without an encounter? Yeah, okay. So that means I can just use a tent and be fully healed. Yeah, that was practically the first half of Zozo. Now we need to go for the real portion of Zozo. The main dungeon, basically. Safety safe. And let's go. We are already 8 hours in, I did just see that, and I must say I have a lot of fun so far. I always like to play a Final Fantasy game with like a different twist again. That's pretty nice for me. Because I played those games a lot by this point, so like getting something else out of it is pretty nice. That can be a challenge, that can be a hack, that can be a randomizer, something like that. I'm very happy that the Final Fantasy community has a lot of those things. Very great community in that regard with the fan-made content. Also very ambitious community to the modding communities of the individual Final Fantasy games. Gilgamesh again! Wait, you were on the Phantom Train. He recognizes Sabin. Oh, what a surprise at the reunion. So, what brings you here? You guys wanna get to the top of this building? Yes, we're looking for someone. Well, too bad. This is the end of the line for you. Wait, we haven't done anything. Alright. It's go time. Okay, we randomly get ambushed by Gilgamesh, I see. Okay, last time Gilgamesh was kinda strong. Can I steal something from him? Maybe I can get Genji equipment from him. I need to try this. I also wonder what's better here, using Burst Fist or Aura Cannon. Oh, it deals a lot of damage, I can already see. I want to see something from him, definitely. Because usually Gilgamesh has Genji equipment. I couldn't steal, come on, lock. Gilgamesh is fast. Come on, lock, please. Let's use it on Edgar. Edgar should be in a more dangerous spot right now. Dicky, ducky, ducky, ducky. Come on, lock, do it. Hypo, never mind. Ah. If we have a phase change in this fight, maybe, then I can try to use Steel again. Because that's how it works in Final Fantasy XII. Let's try Aura Cannon. You can attack now, Lock. Yeah, look at the damage. Oh no, that's the bad thing I meant. He also uses that during boss fights, and yeah, it did nothing because Gilgamesh cannot be one-shotted. 400 something, I think. I think Pummel is even better. Nice counter, Edgar. I wanted to use Pummel again, now I used Aura Cannon again. Never mind. Wind Razor, oh, against all party. Oof. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's something to be afraid of. Chainsaw, yes. I hope that's enough. Oh, but we instantly get the counter. I need to make sure that Edgar's in a good spot. Okay, maybe we can also make it so that everyone survives, I hope. Okay, nice. Unless he uses Wind Razor again, we should be in a good spot. I like that he keeps going for Sabin right now. Sabin can tank all of this. Okay, I think Aura Cannon or Burst Fist are both good. Another good Chainsaw. Not Runic. I suppose I misjudged. Oh, here we go. Now maybe we have a phase change now, let's see. Fighting all of you. I think that's actually a line from Final Fantasy V, his lines. It's just too tough for me. And Shell, yeah, now he gets his buffs. Not. Ha, I lied, like a rock. And he jumps, oh, oh, that means he will kill one character, probably, because the jump probably will do too much damage. That clever little sneak, look at him. Just jumped and avoided all of my strong attacks. That's actually a good move, Gilgamesh. Okay, just like that, okay. Okay, he has no items, he does not like get new items when he changes face. But he is faster now, that's something to consider. And he will take less damage now. Okay, not too much damage reduction. I think it's reduced by 25%. Oh, 10k volt, okay. That's not too bad, I like that attack, you can use that again in Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh making use of his blue magic abilities. Ding, ding, ding. Oh no, I think Cells and Block might be dead. That would be a bad thing to happen, but I think... Oh no, Cells lives, okay. If we can try to revive someone here. I hope that's enough time to heal. Okay, at least Cells should survive. Okay, Cure comes through, nice. Daki doki doki dok. Nah, not lock again. Okay, but we can manage without him. I think I'm not gonna revive him again. Ah! Goodness gracious. I just remembered something. I must take my leave. But we'll meet again. Count on it. And he's gonna flee, okay. Okay, second Gilgamesh fight, very interesting. And he just leaves just like that. No comment about it. Okay, that's cool. That also makes me speculate, where's the next time when we encounter Gilgamesh? Also, will we encounter him in the World of Ruin 2? That is also a good question. Very exciting stuff, I like this, I like this. I'm not gonna revive Locke right now, I will revive him by using another tent outside. Well, that's a bad combination. Need to get rid of the Geigers first. Don't heal the Geigers. Come on. He's called the Hill Geigers, not the Heal Geigers. Come on, massacre him. Edgar, massacre him. Ah, not quite. Tick, 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 tick. Normal attack should be enough. Mithril Knife, that's gonna hurt, yeah. Making it do, but only on Edgar. Now still hits everyone, wow. That's quite the surprise. Okay, goodbye. I just want to go outside. Don't mind me. Okay, thank you. I like that Gilgamesh fight. Once again, a very, like, kind of tough fight, not too hard, but does make you consider some stuff. I like when boss fights do that. Battles so far also last long enough to really, like, shine, I think. There's a sweet spot to that. And I think the sweet spot is something this hack does really hit. Like, normally I think in base, normally for me in base Final Fantasy games, like, the boss fights do not last long enough for me. I think actually one Final Fantasy game that is the exception to that for me is Final Fantasy X. I think the Final Fantasy X boss fights are definitely the highlight of the game. Final Fantasy X has a lot of great boss fights. Did he just attack? Okay. I think he just attacked his friend, okay. That's actually fine by me. Whatever makes my work easier, guys. The chainsaw definitely was a good thing to pick up. I think at this stage we also start to like really unleash the potential of our characters. Like they slowly show what they are capable of. We get strong moves that each character has here. We get some like strength and weaknesses already showing. That's nice. That's very, very nice. What level are we currently? 16, 17 something. Sabin is 18. That's not too high for this stage of the game. And you still need to consider that the enemies are also of course stronger. Great people, you can trust everything they say. It's 2 o'clock. Sorry, 12 o'clock. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, I better get going. I better getting home, blah blah blah. 8 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Okay, yeah, you get the idea here. You can ask those guys and then you need to like terminate the things that they say. Burn to ashes. Burn. Burn. Oh, do we steal something? High potion, nice. Speaking of high potion. Oh dudes, oh dudes, oh dudes. That guy's not gonna die now. Nopey, nope, nope. You had a good friend, he sacrificed himself for your life. But you will follow him now. Okay, was there always an old guy there? Hey, no cutting, get in line. What are those guys even doing here anyways? Oh, that's what I meant with the Whale Dancer. She can use fire and deals heavy damage. But that's something Locke didn't like, so he critted her to oblivion. Beep boop. Boop beep boop. Dip dip. Why is the music so catchy, guys? Do we have some... Yeah, we can jump the window here. Do I even want to do this right now? I'm actually not sure of it. Of course, Gilgamesh needs to go first. Massacre him. Ah, not. Too bad. Incorrect input? Oh, come on. What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, nice counter. Locke takes care of this guy. Oh, not quite. He must have like 100 left or so. Come on, Sabin, headbutt. Okay, taken care of him. Whoosh. Yeah, there's a treasure chest here. A thief gauntlet. I think that just makes it so that his attack command is Mug. Where is it? Thief. Gloves that enhances flexibility. Mug, yeah. That's something I don't usually... I usually don't like Mug. Mug is something I'm not very fond of. Because you want to steal without having, like, to fear that you killed the enemy. Also doesn't have any particular strengths either. Gives you some speed, some defense, but nah. I pass. Oh yeah, there's a wall here. Maybe Locke can steal something, let's see. Getting those pieces of equipment is good for my money, for my funds. Oh nice, wasn't even enough, okay. Thanks to the counter that Edgar did. I need to conserve some MP for the boss fight. I can't jump here, okay. Needs to be this particular window, yeah, here. Secret passage here, I think that just leads to behind the counter. Ouch, don't just deal damage and be happy with it. Because you're gonna get mugged, never mind. Normal potion is also not something I go crazy about. Anything to say? Fighting at the 4? Yeah, okay. Just more hints I don't need. Tap, 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 tap. And Sunbeam. You know what they say, don't stand with the sun. Okay. And Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Phoenix stands. Too much Phoenix in Final Fantasy. Anything inside here? Ether, okay. And high potion. I like the ethers. I think MP is gonna be a very important resource throughout this playthrough. Because of the strong enemies, I naturally need more MP. Or Kunststeel. Of course, the other option would be that I... Dragon Boots. Oh, nice. Of course, the other option would be that I rely on... items instead. But we got Dragon Boots, guys. Dragoon. Did it say Dragon Boots or did it say Dragoon Boots? I think it's gonna say it said Dragoon Boots. But we can jump now. That's, of course, interesting for Edgar. He can combine that with his spear and get increased damage. But honestly, Edgar currently is busy using his chainsaw, so I'm not gonna use the jump command all that often right now. Yeah, speed and stuff. I think not. We're almost there, guys. Almost. I think we only need to go up here and then we should be where Terra is. But there's also a guy blocking us from reaching Terra. That also dropped the Dragoon Boots from those guys, right? And that's why I always like to fight the enemies. You never know what you get in a hack. I'm fairly certain in the base game you do not get Dragon Boots from those guys. That seems like a hack thing to me. But of course I could also be wrong. I could give jump to Locke maybe. I think he also then deals not much more damage significant enough to justify Bird's help. I cannot speak. No, I don't want to give it to him. Just use your pointless high potion. He really attacks his friend, okay? It is interesting. But I think it also suits the mood of Zozo, that you cannot even trust your allies. Because they are all outlaws and all criminals and like they cut each other's throats and stuff. Epic. Okay, there we have him. I think he looks like a little bit like a Vargas reskin. Burning Knuckle. That's definitely something Sabin wants. It's not better, but it has the fire property. The fire element associated with it. I think that might be good against the upcoming boss. Ignite fires. It's fire, yeah. I think I definitely should equip that to Sabin. Burning. And then again, I'm gonna use Phoenix Stance anyways, so not sure about it. Doing nothing here, we just need to talk to this guy and initiate the boss battle. Okay, I wonder how this turns out. To be honest, we should be in a good spot. We are all fully healed. We have strong characters, so let's see how this goes. Dadaluma, let's go. He will call some allies. I also want to steal from him. Don't steal, come on, lock. Not now. Let's try Libra, I want to see what's up with him. He calls those harvester guys, right? That's gonna be annoying because they can heal. Dadaluma, level 23. 4,000 something, almost 5,000, a lot of MP and no weakness apparently, okay? Ah, come on, lock. Not now. He also throws stuff, interesting. Multiple times. And he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt. Once again, a boss that has like a slightly new gimmick added to him. Shockwave. Sneak armlet. Okay, that's not very important. Leg sweep. Hey. Don't sweep my leg. Still not calling allies. I think we have him halfway down. Almost. I think. I think I just realized that Sabin is stopped and he calls Iron Fist instead, not his other like lackeys there. Please don't kill Lock. Ah, you idiot. Definitely use Sunbeam. Use another Q. I want for my party to be healed. Nice counters, so that means I definitely take care of those guys with the Sunbeam now. But Sabin is still stuck, that's something I'm not very fond of. I think those three should be able to manage things around here. Nice counter. Unless, of course, I get criticals. I was gonna say, does he suddenly use Phoenix Stance? But that's, of course, Sabin. High Potion. Cheater, you cannot use items just like that. 500 healing. 3 High Potions. How many High Potions do you want to use, dude? And Protect, okay. That's mean. Mithril Knife, that's gonna hurt. I think normal attacks are better. Maybe Pummel would have been better, never mind. I need to be careful because Edgar is at the brink of annihilation. And he jumps, yeah. Okay, that means Phoenix down, revive Lock. Yeah, we should survive Dadaluma's jump here. I'm pretty sure he also cannot target Lock with that once he When he jumps, Bylok is still dead. Nice, Edgar with the counters. Edgar does a good job countering stuff. Has no items. I think his protect is also gone now. Very nice block here. He calls new allies, okay. I think the side effect of the thing that he calls allies is that he also gets put into the back row, which reduces the damage that I deal against him. Now lock again. Ah. Yeah, but we should almost have him, I think. Once again, chainsaw. I hope Edgar doesn't do his Jason's thing. Just spin. Okay. And we got him. Nice. Yeah, that boss fight was not particularly hard. He had some new tricks up his sleeve, but nothing I can't handle. Yeah, that makes me happy. We get another main gorge. From the Iron Fists, right? Yeah, okay, we are done in Zozo now. Let's reach the highest floor here, and we will meet a very interesting person. It's Terra. Like that. Terra doesn't sound too good. Now it's actually time for a story. She's frightened. It's Ramu. Ramu. We also finally get Magicite. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we do get Terra's entire backstory now. Psew. Psew, 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 psew. Ugh. Terra cannot control her powers. The Esper, Ramu. You're an Esper? I cannot believe that, you're just an old guy. That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Okay, they come in a variety of forms. I choose a form of a very old guy, for whatever reason. Okay. If you get the entire backstory here now of the game, there was a time before the War of the Magi where like Espers and people lived in harmony. But those times are long gone, and they like separated the worlds from each other. Like the Espers live in their world and the humans live in their world. That one day, about 20 years ago. Does he say that in the normal translation too? Like 20 years ago feels new to me. But that would make sense. I guess that has to be alive. That's the gate that connects the Esper and the human world. Will also be important later. Some Espers apparently were caught when Gestal, the Emperor, did ambush the Esper world, and those Espers now are experimented on in the Magitech facility, research facility. It would be nice if the hack would skip this sequence here. Okay, Terra's a little bit different. She is not like a fully fledged Esper. She is actually half human, half Esper, which puts her in a very interesting state. Because normally humanities and Espers should be incompatible with one another. But she's the proof that humans and Espers can actually coexist. Oh, small sentence here from Celis, that's interesting. Ah, do we actually we skipped the cutscene, right? Or do we... No, wait a second. Does the cutscene... No, the cutscene is later when we return here. Never mind. No. That's something this hack does not do. We still get the full story. No. I thought we would get the... No, that's something for later. Yeah, when we return with Marduin. I thought we would get the entire, like, Esper backstory thing. So then never mind me. I'm actually happy about that. Okay, we get Magicite finally. We get 4 Espers. Ramu also turned himself into the stone here. Magicite is actually this Final Fantasy's version of the common crystal theme, which is very nice. He turned himself to Magicite. Do you hear those noises in the background? This dripping? It's very quiet, but do you hear that? Interesting. Okay, we get the Magicite, we get Ramu. Ramu Magicite. We get Kirin, we get Siren, and we get Kate Sith. Nice. That's actually something people might not know about anymore, but Kate Sith is actually original from this game. And our other party members also did catch up to us. And once again, we have like a small talk here. We are recapping at the events that transpired so far. Go is actually climbing down, very funny. Once again, very good way of like giving like some characters to those individual persons here. It's pretty nice. But yeah, our next goal is to go to the Magitech research facility and free the Espers there, and hopefully with the Espers we can like make Terra control her powers and stuff. Of course, the problem is, how are we supposed to sneak into the Empire? That is actually a good point, and we need to find something. But that will be something very convoluted. Very interesting plan is coming up. Yeah, for now we go back to Yidor. Yeah, we are forced to take Locke and Celis now, and Locke is still dead. Very funny. I wonder if something weird would happen if both of those were dead. But yeah, I think I still take... Or should I take Go with me? I think Edgar and Sabina are actually fine. It would be a good idea to bring Go, though, because he can still learn rages. I think Magitech Research Facility might actually have some interesting enemies. Okay, I need to have like Edgar and Sabine anyways because they still have the equipment. Never mind, they go back to Narsha, right? Okay, never mind. I think we stick with this party. I'm not gonna go back to Narsha. Okay, the Empire is on the southern continent. Yeah, our idea is, let's ask in Yidor. Is this guy new? Never heard of it, no. Where's the ghost? There should be a ghost here that tells me about the Espers and stuff. Oh, come on. That was something I did not want to happen, but okay. Just do your stuff, guys. But I want to find that ghost. Maybe that ghost has new information for me. And we get magic AP now. The ghost is not here. What is happening? Huh. No ghost for me then, okay. I wonder why the ghost is gone. Must have a reason, I think. Sunbeam, Phoenix Dance, we know this combination by now. I need to take a look at my Espers now. That's something I need to set up. I think another character can also learn Cure now. I'm currently wasting the precious magic AP. Oh, there's indeed no ghost here, huh? Maybe if I re-enter? Nope. Oh, that's sad. That's sad that we don't get, like, a ghost here. But then, of course, that I think should also mean that we do not have, like, new stuff going on there. But yeah, Espers, if we go into the skill menu, we cannot go into the skill menu with the characters that I see. I think it's better to use the Phoenix, and I think that's more cost efficient because I'm gonna use my magic now anyways, and I can make it to Year without like camping. Okay, skills, Espers. We have Ramuh, Kirin, Kate, Sith, and Siren. They cost a whole lot of MP I'm seeing right now. Ramuh 75, Kirin 42, Kate Sith 60, and Siren 62. Okay, Ramuh powerful lightning attack makes sense. Kirin gradually restores party's HP. Okay, region effect. Powerful wind attack is Siren, and Kate Sith's potent light attack. Potent light attack? Blind and disease. That sounds interesting. Ramuh might be useful for maybe the Magitech facility, because he can deal a huge burst of lightning damage. And of course, the interesting part here is what can we learn from those guys? We do actually learn different stuff here. I think Ramuh normally also has something else instead of just Thunder and Thundara. Mute, Sleep. I think Siren also teaches Fire normally. And Kate Sith also has something else, I think. Okay, the spells you can learn from the Espers are also changed. That's good to know. And as you can see, we do not get like stat boosts here. So the only thing I really need to consider is who gets which spells. Okay, Sabin. Sabin is of course interesting. He does not have much MP, which means he can mostly use like some support magic, I think. I think that's good for him. He currently has the highest amount of MP, so I guess I'm gonna teach him Cure so that he can be a secondary healer. That also is... yeah, I think that's fitting because Doc is not the strongest attacker and stuff. You learn Thundara definitely, and Thunder. You want attack magic. Okay, you can learn... you have 99% protect, interesting. Sleep and Mute. I think you can learn this and then Sabin gets Siren, I guess. Okay, at least everyone learned some stuff now. I think that's gonna be important. Anything else I want to do? Relics are still the same. Katyusha. Okay, good. I think we are prepared. We are heading for Yido now, which is our next location, and hopefully we can find a way to sneak into the Empire there. Let's hope our best. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.